Right, hello everyone. I haven't done a video for a couple of weeks actually, so this is to accompany my weekly stats, my journal. So it's Friday evening. Just finished a workout. I'm actually wearing a shirt. I'm not sat here with no shirt on today, so I thought I'd put a shirt on because someone said I'm always, in all my videos, I've always never got any clothes on, so I thought I'd put some clothes on. So there we go. Where am I? What have I done this week? So I'm almost at my deadline of the end of the month. I've got another week to go to try and achieve my 10% body fat. Apart from the party last week, I had a really good week. Coming into this week, food's been a bit over the place only because I didn't prep food last week, and I've changed the meals that I had prepped. Had quite a lot of carbs in, and I'm only eating carbs at the moment around my training, which means I couldn't take them to work. So I did okay, to be honest. I've hit my macros, I haven't gone over my macros, and I've hit them all exactly. It's been the odd thing here and there, like for example in the evening I got loads of protein and fat left over to eat for the day, so I'll eat, I've cut cheese up into cubes or something like that and eating cheese and stuff, so it's been a bit random, to be honest with you, but on the whole okay. Training wise, well, coming back actually from training wise, I'll come back from that in a minute. Going towards my 10% body fat, I'm still losing weight, which is really good, and I look good in the mirror. I'm feeling ripped. The only side effect of all of it is I feel a lot smaller. So I'm looking at myself and I don't feel as big, because obviously I've stripped all that fat off, and all that's there is my teeny little muscles, which is the whole reason I'm doing this. Obviously, because I'm building this foundation to bulk off of and get bigger, so that I do a lean bulk and I get more lean mass, which is really the aim. So this is just the beginning, if you think about it. So next week is more of the same. Being militant with food, I've got to try and prep this weekend, get my food prep in, make sure I'm ready for next week, got my meals planned out. I say I did badly this week, but actually on the whole I did okay. Like, I went to work every day with my food in my bag ready, the right meals. But I was doing, I was saying about the cheese, I was also doing things like eating lots of boiled eggs and things like that, and taking that to work, me, and eating about 3 boiled eggs. I think someone said 3 boiled eggs is too many eggs, 2 more eggs than anyone needs, or something in a day. Someone mentioned to me when they were watching me eat 3 boiled eggs this week. So that's all right. Also around food, I have had the worst cravings ever. I was like, I want to eat something, and I like savoury food. Like, I'd rather eat like Cornish pasties, pork pies, all that sort of ham meats. Love it. I've been wanting to eat chocolate bars, and I've wanted to be eating cakes and donuts and weird things like that. Stuff that I've never before ever in my life really like craved for. But yeah, I'm suddenly like really craving that sort of thing. The other night, George went out for a meal, and then she came back and I was asleep. I'd fallen asleep on the sofa. The kids had gone to bed and I'd fallen asleep on the sofa, and next to me was an unopened chocolate bar, and George was like, "What the hell's that there now?" I said, "I've been lying here staring at it all night." That's 50 shades of messed up really, isn't it? So anyway, I took that. That was a chocolate protein bar. So what I did is I took it today in my lunch, and I ate it while I was at work. So I've eaten that now, which was quite nice actually. Training wise, I started off this week on Monday with the bench press. Absolute nightmare training session that was. So I had to take 15 kg off the bar because I couldn't lift it. I literally got the bar up on my bench press where I usually am. Did all my warm ups, hit my 80% RM, got the barbell off, started to lower it down, lowered it down. It didn't go back up again. And then I had to drop it down 15 kg. And I think this is really because over the weekend where we had this party, I ended up in 2 nights of really uninterrupted sleep. So in the whole, I had only really about 6 hours sleep in like 2 days. And I hadn't eaten properly either over the weekend. It was a real nightmare. Like on Sunday, we were all a bit hungover. We drank a lot of vodka and things. And we were eating bacon sandwiches. And what I thought was I'd eaten a lot. Actually, I hadn't really eaten that much. George kind of pointed out to me and said, "You haven't really eaten that much." And my body was just like, like craving, so I had no energy, and that was a downer because I'd just come off a week off, and usually after your week off you come back in, you got more glycogen in your muscles, you're built back up, you've rested, you know, and you smash it, but not that days. But that was a shame. Back wise, same as I did the other week. So well, not the same as I did the other week. The other week I had pain in my hip, and then I swapped out my deadlifts for cable rows, and that was good. That meant this week I didn't have any pain. I didn't have any pain at the end of that. So actually someone recommended to me at the party, actually, I think it was either Liz or Lizzie, so I know, they said, why don't you try doing rack pulls? Now, I thought, actually, that's a pretty good idea. So I did some rack pulls, and yeah, I managed to get the weight right up on those, and again, next day, absolutely no pain whatsoever. So with my rack pulls, if you don't know what a rack pull is, it's where you have the weight elevated and it's just below your knee, so it's like the top part of your deadlift, so it's not all the way from the floor, and also it feels quite epic because you can pull some really heavy weights doing that, and you tend to do that when you're training the different part of your lift. So if you're training the top of your deadlift rather than the bottom of your deadlift, then equally you can train the bottom of your deadlift and come up just towards the knee and then come back down again. But it's that range of movement lower down where I've got problems with my hips, so bringing that movement up means I'm not getting as much hinging at the hip there. So that worked. No pain. Brilliant. That's now part of my program. Rack pulls. Good stuff. Just having a look at what else I've got on what I've been doing this week. So shoulders. Problem with this shoulder, my right shoulder. I'm getting a lot of pain in it. I've been rubbing some of the Deep Blue oil into it, which has been relieving the pain somewhat. Much better, but I've had to up all my reps on my shoulder work. And what I'm really worried about, obviously, you've got 3 heads on your shoulder, so you want to work them all when you're working out, and I'm not able to at the moment. And I think I'm going to stay in a higher rep range of my shoulders from now on. I'm never really going to go back down to a low, so I'm in like the 8 to 12 sort of rep range, only because I suffered before this shoulder. That's perfectly fine, but this one still hurts. And then today, when I was getting out of my car, I think I kind of realised why it's not healing. Because the first thing I did when I got out of my car, I got my rucksack with like a really heavy laptop, all my paperwork, and all my food in it. And it's a really wide rucksack, it's a massive rucksack. Most people go, what are you carrying around that? You sink. And like, shove it on that shoulder. As soon as I put it up, that's my problem. I'm not wearing my rucksack properly with the 2 straps. I've got like one strap, and I'm causing, a lot of strain in there. And this is where I'm getting the pain right in here. So I'm going to stop doing that, wear my rucksack properly, how it was designed to be worn, and see if that sorts it out. So that's that. Good news, my traps and my neck aren't hurting anymore. So I was having pain there, that's gone away completely. It's really good. So I'm happy with that. And I think I know the reason for that, and it's not keeping a neutral head through my exercises. I tend to like look up and stuff and look in the mirror. And this week when I was, say for example, I was doing bent over rear delt raises like this, I was keeping my head down, I was keeping my head very neutral with my back and in line, and I think that's where I've been going wrong. So week wise, how my lifts looking? So Monday I was lifting in the morning, cardio in the afternoon. Tuesday lifting in the evening. Wednesday cardio in the morning, lifting in the evening. Thursday I did cardio at lunch at work, managed to sneak in a sneaky cardio session. Friday, today, I was hitting my legs, so I've just done all my, I did squats, so just normal back squats, then I did hack squats, then I leg press, and then I did calf raises. That's this evening. That was pretty grueling, to be honest with you. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going to work out these little bad boys, get my arms all sorted and get my abs, and then on Sunday probably do some cardio, nothing else, and then I'll be back into next week. So that's 4 cardio sessions this week. Happy with that, that's more than enough. My weight this week, slowly coming down. So my average has come down. I was at a 66.1 average last week. I've now slipped down into the 65 key average range, really good. Still only losing weight very slowly, so I'm losing weight around 1 to 2 pound a week. Again, I'll just look on my graph at where I am with that, because I graph everything and measure absolutely everything. So this week I have lost about a pound in weight. Yeah, I'm getting down to 10%. My body's going to slow down, my metabolism is going to slow down, my weight loss is going to slow down. That's just life. which is good because I only want to see a 1 to 2 pound loss. Any more than that, I'm worried that I'll be losing muscle mass, and I am dieting too hard, and there is something wrong. Energy wise, yeah, feel good, feel okay. Don't have any problem with energy at the moment, so that's a sign that things are going well for me. I've got things right. What else have I got? Stomach measurements. Yeah, my stomach measurement is about 78.5 centimeters, down half a centimeter. I haven't really got much more I can really lose off of that at the moment. Starting to see a kind of 4-pack come in, so I've got my 2 and then I'm getting another 2 coming in there, so that's a good thing. Nice to see that in the mirror. Photos will be on my blog with this update. And also, what else have I going to do? So this weekend I'm going to do a video blog on measuring success. How do you cut successfully? Where are your goals? What's your battle plan, sort of thing. So getting that out there. What I've been doing, how I've been measuring it, how it's been going for me, and what you need to get right in what order. Because there's a lot you need to think about. But there are 2 key things, and if you don't get them right, there's no point in doing the rest of it, and you need to get them right before you start thinking about other things. It's something that I, for years, kind of didn't really appreciate. At the back of my mind, knew I should be doing it, but didn't really do it. You kind of get in this rut where you don't actually achieve anything. And I've gone for a long time lifting I've been lifting 5-6 years now almost. So, and only now am I really getting into actually making real progress in my body transformation, should I say. So that's about it. Yeah, on the whole, really good. Party coming up tomorrow at my auntie's house and all the family getting together. That'll be ace, really cool. Nice to see all the family. Sunday George is working, so hanging out with the kids, doing some stuff, and hopefully next week I'll be all prepping all my food, and I'll just sail through next week and be able to report a really good result at the end of next week. So I will catch you guys later. Talk to you later. And thanks for following my blog. Also, if you ever watch this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That'd be brilliant. I think I got 1 subscriber and it's my wife. That's pretty sad, isn't it? Okay, cheers. Bye.